Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Evening Podcast for July 24th, 2025. Firstly, we've been following the complex relationship between the EU and China, with a recent summit marking an important milestone in their multifaceted ties. While challenges persist, both sides are committed to finding solutions, which is a step in the right direction. In other news, we've been tracking developments in global trade, including a tentative deal between the United States and Japan, as well as growing humanitarian concerns in northeastern Nigeria. We're also monitoring diplomatic developments, such as Brazil's decision to join South Africa's genocide case against Israel at the International Court of Justice. Lastly, we're looking at a potential game changer in the North American rail market, with Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern in advanced discussions to merge their operations. This deal could create a transcontinental railroad giant, but regulatory hurdles may pose significant challenges to its approval. These are just a few of the key stories we've been covering this week. For more in-depth analysis and updates, be sure to tune in to our full podcast episodes. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, I'm Walter, and we'll keep you informed about the latest developments in global news and current events. That's all for now. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. We're bringing you updates on several developing stories from around the world. Firstly, we have the latest on the Ukraine-Russia conflict, where the third round of ceasefire talks has yielded little progress towards a peaceful resolution. Despite the lack of progress, Ukrainian President Zelensky remains committed to finding a diplomatic solution. In other news, a devastating wildfire has swept through southern Cyprus, claiming the lives of 2 people and leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. The fire has destroyed homes and ravaged over 10 square kilometers of land, with several villages left without electricity or air conditioning. An investigation into the cause of the fire is underway with witness testimony, suggesting it may have been started deliberately. We'll continue to bring you updates on these developing stories as more information becomes available. Our team of experts will examine the implications of the conflict in Ukraine and the humanitarian crisis unfolding in Eastern Europe, as well as the urgent need for climate action and disaster preparedness in the face of heat waves and wildfires sweeping across Europe. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. I'm Barbara, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, in the world of tech, TCS's declining valuation has raised eyebrows, while Infosys' earnings beat has sparked optimism. Meanwhile, potential volatility in Indian equities has investors on high alert. As I always say, the only constant is change, and it's crucial to stay informed and adapt to these market shifts. In other news, digital assets firm has appointed a new chief financial officer, Dennis Logan, who brings 15 years of executive leadership experience to the table. Additionally, American Tungsten Corporation has closed a $7 million financing deal to accelerate development plans for its flagship EMA mine asset in Idaho, addressing critical metal scarcity in North America. Lastly, Acre Capital Management's quarterly report reiterates the importance of focusing on business quality and starting valuation for long-term compounding. The firm remains committed to its disciplined investment approach, even during periods of market volatility. With a cash position increased to 12.1% of the fund's assets, Acre is poised to seize potential investment opportunities. Remember, as I always say, the markets are like an old friend. They can be unpredictable, but with the right perspective, you can navigate them with ease. Stay informed and keep a keen eye on those market trends. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, stay ahead of the curve. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, a team of scientists has discovered a long-period radio transient, dub chime Jones 1634, which is emitting radio signals that repeat at irregular intervals and are speeding up. This enigmatic object is challenging our current understanding of astrophysics and has been studied in unprecedented detail using some of the world's most advanced telescopes. In other news, Rocket Lab is facing a logistical hurdle as it prepares to launch its Neutron rocket from Wallops Island in Virginia. The company needs to dredge a shallow channel to accommodate large barges carrying rocket components, and is exploring alternative methods to overcome this challenge. Lastly, astronomers have made a groundbreaking discovery of a new object that's defying our understanding of the universe. A team of scientists has identified an object that's emitting radio signals with unique properties, which could potentially disrupt our current understanding of neutron stars and white dwarfs. These stories remind us of the many mysteries still waiting to be unraveled in the universe, and the importance of continued exploration and discovery in the field of astrophysics. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. Until next time, good night, and keep looking up at those stars. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we've been following the story of Tyrann Mathieu, affectionately known as the Honey Badger, who has recently announced his retirement from the NFL. This versatile safety left an indelible mark on the league, particularly during his time with the Kansas City Chiefs and Arizona Cardinals. His tenacious playing style and leadership earned him widespread respect, as evident in the glowing testimonials from his former teammates and coaches. In other news, we've been celebrating the achievements of exceptional athletes from the Holland area. These individuals have excelled in multiple sports, breaking records and earning all state honors along the way. Notable examples include Kyle Steigenga, Corey Willis, Jordan Van Dort, Owen Stevens, and Jake Van Tubbergen, each demonstrating remarkable dedication, perseverance, and natural talent. Lastly, we've been keeping a close eye on the situation involving Miami Dolphins owner Stephen Ross, who has been embroiled in a controversy surrounding tanking allegations. The NFL's investigation into these claims has significant implications for the league, and we will continue to monitor developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. That's all for this evening's summary, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press podcast. Until next time, I'm your anchor, Howard, signing off. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here's Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the importance of community and social connections in our daily lives. We visited Thin Slizzy, a unique spot where music meets pizza, and discovered how this local business brings people together through good food and great company. Next, we delved into the unexpected topic of visiting the dump, which sparked a lively debate among our readers and listeners. While some find the experience therapeutic, others raised concerns about the environmental impact of our throwaway culture. We weighed the pros and cons and emphasized the need for a more mindful approach to consumption and disposal. Lastly, we touched on the significance of taking time to appreciate the beauty in everyday life. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends or finding relief in letting go of unwanted items, we must recognize the intricate dynamics of human behavior and our connection to the world around us. These stories remind us that even in the most mundane aspects of life, there lies complexity, nuance, and opportunity for growth. Thank you for joining me on this thought-provoking journey. Until next time, good night, and let's continue the conversation. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we've got an inspiring tale of finding your voice, losing it, and finding it again. I shared the remarkable story of Greta's journey, reminding us that we're complex, multifaceted, and capable of growth, change, and transformation. Next, we delve into the exciting world of entertainment with Live Nation Urban's groundbreaking creator network. This innovative platform is empowering Black creators, providing them with unparalleled opportunities for success, and prioritizing fair partnerships and long-term impact. And finally, we explored the therapeutic power of music, which can regulate our mental state, stir emotions, and even change the content of our thought. From reducing physical pain to disrupting negative thought loops, music is a powerful tool that deserves recognition as a form of care for our brains, emotional literacy, and social medicine. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and always keep on talking and singing, of course. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David, a teenager.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the remarkable rediscovery of the world's smallest snake, the Barbados thread snake, on the Caribbean island of Barbados. After being feared extinct for over 80 years, this tiny reptile was found again, highlighting the importance of conservation efforts and the need to protect the island's forests. Next, we delved into the thought-provoking project, The Anthropocene Illusion by Zed Nelson, which critiques modern society's addiction to visual stimulation and our disconnection from nature. The project advocates for a paradigm shift in our priorities and empathies, emphasizing the urgent need for sustainable practices and environmental stewardship. Lastly, we examined the intriguing story of the Barbados threadsnake's rediscovery and its implications for conservation efforts worldwide. We also explored the fascinating world of the smallest snake and the challenges it faces due to habitat destruction and degradation. These stories remind us of the importance of protecting our planet's biodiversity and re-evaluating our relationship with the natural world. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast as we continue to explore the wonders of our world and the urgent need for conservation and sustainability. Thank you for listening, and good night. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David, a teenager for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.